Good morning. Ray coming to you from Namrack Farms. Hanging out with our girl that we prayed about last night. She came up and saw us. I had a completely different lesson for today, but when she took off last night and the prayer chain went out and she came home, I thought, hey, let's talk about that today. What a beautiful girl. And there's a tons of lessons we could talk about coming from last night. And we could talk about how the under shepherd causes the shepherd a lot of grief sometimes, a lot of heartache. But I really think we should talk about the power of prayer. You see, I got to thinking about that last night, and I'll be honest, my night when I found out she was gone, we'd been here most of the day working, just assumed she was back in the building right here hanging out, but she had taken off. We were unaware. She was gone. So we got done working, and my daughter comes up and says, I can't find Vasella. And I'll be honest, my heart sunk. I started walking around looking for her, trying to find where maybe she exited from, how she got in, how she got out. Couldn't find it. Assumed someone may have come and gotten her. That's happened around here before. But you see, the Lord put on my heart, said, why don't you ask everybody to pray? So I did. And you started praying. And then we went to my daughter's youth group last night. And I sat there and I read, and my heart, I wavered back and forth. Do I believe that she just shows up? That she's just going to come back home? Dogs do that. Or do I believe that she's gone? And I looked at all your prayers and all the words you said, and I got strength in my heart. You lifted me up. You bared me up on your shoulders. And I had this feeling when I drove up last night, she would be home. I pulled up to the gate and a moment of doubt set in. And then I said, no, I'm going to call out her name. And lo and behold, through the darkness, ran this beautiful young lady right to the gate. And I thought, wow, God, you care even about my guard dog getting back. Isn't that amazing? And we've been talking about prayer this week. We talked about those fences. We talked about the green pastures. We talked about how much He loved us. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like it. Sometimes there's heartache. Sometimes there's hurt. Sometimes there's aching. And we wonder, Lord, is it really that important to you? My little thing? I mean, all the big things going on in the world, is this little thing really that important? Yes, it is. As one person said, if it's important to you, it's important to Him. Your shepherd loves to hear from you. He loves to meet your needs. However, it's not always in the timing that you have. It's in His perfect timing, just like the green pasture. He's getting it ready. Look, I got all my fencing clothes today. We're fencing again. We're getting that green pasture ready, and He's getting your pasture ready. He's preparing your pasture here. He's preparing your pasture forevermore. And He wants you to know that, yes, even though there's heartache and pain sometimes, and you wonder what's really going on, and say good morning to the sheep, yes, He cares. So go enjoy the shepherd, and don't be afraid to ask what's on your heart. Have a good day.